Hey everybody, this is Dan for Gamity on Cars. It is Friday. We got Christmas in about a week and a half. Are you ready for Christmas? I'm ready. I got my elf on the shelf out for my daughter. I got my Christmas tree ready. You can see right here. So the topic today we're going to talk about is the Aston Martin Valkyrie. Now this car, I say the term car loosely because it looks like it's absolutely from the future, but they just released some details on the engine specs. So we're going to talk about the engine and just overall what this car is about, because I think this car has the potential to be an all-time great. So nothing else in the market has ever looked like this car. It's got F1 technology. It's designed by a guy named Adrian Newey, who's like a F1 guru. You could tell with all the aerodynamics and stuff. So okay, so I am back. Now, I wanted to show you, I don't know if you saw this in the news this week, but look at my desktop. Look at this picture right here. This is a fully exposed, naked carbon fiber. No paint, no lacquer, no finish or anything. Koenigsegg Regera. This is 1,500 horsepower of absolute carbon fiber porn. You got carbon fiber wheels, every single panel in this car. I don't know if you guys follow Doug DeMuro, but he just did a review of a Koenigsegg Agera RS this week, and it was absolutely amazing. Like 38 minutes long, but oh, so good. Right here. So, okay, now this week they released details about the engine. Not completely though, because we just talked about or they just released details about the engine itself and not the hybrid powertrain. Now this is going to be a hybrid. So basically, let me just give you the stats on this car. It is going to have a 6.5 liter naturally aspirated V12 that will go up to 11,500 RPM redline. I mean, what? I mean, it's like F1 inspired. So it's going to have 1,000 horsepower, 6.5 liter V12. It's got F1 spec pistons, a redline of 11,500, 65-degree V12. So, wow. Okay, now they don't list any details about the hybrid powertrain, so I'm going to guess that the hybrid powertrain is going to be at least another 150, 200 more horsepower. I don't know. I don't know if what they're shooting for. I mean, we live in the golden age of horsepower wars, so I don't know if it's going to be 1,500, 1,600, but in a car like that looks like this right here. By the way, this car, when it was in concept form, was called the Nebula, which I obviously love that name because of Marvel and Nebula. She's cool. But they wanted to stick with the V names for their ultimate cars, like the Vulcan and the Valkyrie, and obviously they have the Vantage. Valkyrie is a cool name, but I like the Nebula a little bit better. Okay, so just talking about a little more stats about this car. Now they talked about how they did not want to go with forced induction because it was all about purity right here where my mouse is. But the other thing that I thought was crazy is that the engine in this car is the only thing that connects the rear axle to the front of the car. I mean, just look at the styling of this car. I'm going to pepper in some videos of the look of the car plus the engine. But right here, if you got airflow coming in this way, you can completely see right through almost to where the front door is. Yeah, right here. If you're looking this way, you can look right straight through the car until right there. I mean, no other car has been styled like this car. There's the beast right there. Now, the other thing that I thought was funny was they said the weight of this engine itself is only like 475 pounds. I mean, look at that thing. The other thing, this engine was developed with Cosworth, which is like a legendary outfit that did rally cars. They had the Ford RS200, which was a legendary Cosworth engine. But just look at this engine. It is absolute car porn. I mean, jeez, look at that. Look at all the headers and everything coming off. I think this is an interesting finish of carbon fiber. But yeah, there's a rod or a piston. Okay, we need to go up and hear how this thing sounds. And I'm not going to play this for too long because I don't want to get any copyright strikes on this video like every other video I've done that I've done this OBS software. But yeah, let's hear this bad boy.
The Aston Martin Valkyrie is one of the most eagerly anticipated road cars ever. Designed by F1 genius Adrian Newey, it promises to be extraordinary. But so far, hard facts have been a bit thin on the ground. Now, however, we're here at Cosworth to see and hear for the first time.
Okay, I'm gonna pause real quick just so I don't get a copyright strike. But yeah, so this is quite the time to be a car enthusiast with, just remind me right here, you've got the Speedtail, you've got this car, the Valkyrie, and you've got the Aston Martin 1 all coming out in 2019 or 2020 with just absolutely cutting edge technology. I mean, I did a video on the Speedtail about how it's aerodynamics and nothing else looks like it, but honestly, these two cars are sort of in the same vein that nothing else looks like them. They have such extreme styling that they're just going to blow people away with, you know, how advanced they are. The Aston Martin 1 was another one, but that car's having some hiccups because they're literally putting an F1 engine into a road car, and I think they're having a bunch of problems. But let's get back to this video.
One of the most crucial parts of the Valkyrie, its engine.
Yeah, this Carfax is an amazing channel.
In all its glory.
That guy is, I think his name is Henry Catchpole. He has an absolutely fantastic channel, Carfaction. So go check it out. But yeah, I want to get to the point where you can hear the car. Yeah, here we go. Yeah, this is just a 41-second clip. Okay, yeah, 1,000 brake horsepower, 10,500. I don't know where they got that 11,500, but okay, here we go. What? Pursuit of beautiful. Yeah, so that Adrian Newey I was talking about, he works for Red Bull Racing, but they've partnered up with Aston Martin. So yeah, this car is just, it's gonna be something out of this world. So let's go back to YouTube just to see a little bit of clips about this car. Okay, so this is SHMEE.
Hi guys, I'm SHMEE and welcome back to the channel, especially you early...
Now, I'm not going to get a copyright strike. Now, this is a good look of the back of the car, which, like I showed in the video, you can see straight through, but look at how aggressive this rear end is here. You've got the taillights, I think this is the exhaust pipes right here, but just completely driven and designed by airflow. It's just insane.
Viewers, where you join me today at the Dubai Motor Show to take a more...
Okay, I'm going to pause Mr. SHMEE just so I don't get another strike, but just look at the styling of this car. It is absolutely insane. Yeah, look at that side profile, this little triangle right here, and you got the covers over the wheels, sort of like the Speedtail. But yeah, the other thing that is infamous about this car, it's going to be so hard to get in and out of it because when you open up the clamshell, you're completely taking out a piece of the body. So the people that have bought this car, look at that. Look at, you can see through. The people that have bought this car are going to be individually spec'd for their seat. But yeah, look at this right here. No other road car ever in the history of automobiles has had a crazy styling as this car. I mean, this is going to be, I don't know if they're marketing this as like the ultimate GT car or a track car, or maybe just the ultimate overall car, period. Look at that. You can see the linkages to the wheels. I mean, nothing else has ever been designed like this car. So, alright, so he's going to open the door just so you can get an idea of how tough it is going to be to get in. Just look at it. If you could even call it a door, it's like a portal. Look at that. Look at the carbon fiber tub there. I mean, just look at all the carbon fiber. But yeah, imagine you have to almost step your leg up like 3 feet in the air just to hop in this damn thing. I mean, it's just unbelievable. Now, I don't know if this car is going to be going on sale this year or next year. I would assume people would start taking delivery of it next year, which is 2019, maybe even 2020. I'm not completely sure. But just wanted to talk about this car a little bit because it is just boggles the mind of the design and the technology and the speed. 11,500 RPM. Can you imagine what that would sound like when you're on full tilt, giving her the beans? So, just want to do a quick video talking about the Aston Martin Valkyrie. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hope you have a wonderful Christmas, happy holidays, happy Hanukkah, happy Kwanzaa. Hope you guys get to spend time with your family and enjoy your loved ones' company. And stay tuned for 2019. We got a lot of cool stuff coming for Gaming D on cars. So, I'll see you on the next one. See ya.